Hello and welcome to Trish Rock Inspires podcast. This is series 8, Frequency First, Then Reality. This is a space for grounded conversations about peace, frequency, and conscious living, and how our inner state quietly shapes the reality we experience. There's nothing to fix here, just space to pause, reflect, and realign. Let's begin. All right, welcome everybody to this episode of Trish Rock Inspires. And today I have the amazing Kaz Bennett. Hello.
Thank you.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
And as you can see, we are live in my living room for this podcast. So very exciting. Now, a little bit about Kaz. So I moved to this area just a few months ago and noticed there was a pool, like a kilometre away.
Very big pool.
And so I decided to go down to the pool, and then I announced it on Facebook, hey, I'm going to the pool. And then a mutual friend immediately said, oh, well, you need to meet Kaz and you need to join Laps for Life. And I'm like, okay. So within a week, I was part of Laps for Life and Laps for Josh and met the amazing Kaz. And she has got an incredible story to tell, and that's what we're going to hear today. So welcome.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you.
So let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Take a breath.
Yep. Thank you, Trish, for having me. And I'm very grateful that you're part of the team, although I don't think you had much of a choice.
1 minute I'm swimming just like for the fun, and the next minute I'm like, whoa, okay, I'm in a team.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And that's how it's grown to be what it is today.
Exactly. But it's a really important team, and it's a really special team, and it's a team that you created to raise funds for mental health and suicide awareness because of your son, Josh.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit.
I hope he's here with us today.
Sure.
I had a bit of a word to him in the car going, oh my God, you've got your mother on a podcast now. So I don't know if you can do any magic. Can you help me? Tell me not to swear. Tell me not to swear.
Well, we're both going to be crying, so that's a given.
That's okay. That's a given. That's a given. Okay. Thanks for asking me on and letting me tell my story about Josh. My story is a very sad one. It's it's a very sad one. But I don't want it all to be about that because something wonderful has come out of it with our Laps for Josh. But don't you start crying already. Okay, so all right, I'm just going to keep looking to the side and gather myself every time I feel like that. But yeah, in 2018, we lost our beautiful firstborn boy, Josh. He was a force to be reckoned with. He was one of those boys that if he went for a walk with his grandmother and saw a miniature horse, next thing you know, he's back at home. He's got all the wire out of the shed and he's built a stable. That's who he was.
Wow. Okay.
That's the sort of boy he was. He
takes after his mother.
Yeah, takes after his mother. He was a great sportsman. He was a gorgeous boy, very popular. Just a great kid. And I guess I was naive. I just didn't think that could happen to our family.
Yeah.
And neither did a lot of people that knew us because we were just your regular people. My husband and I, we worked really hard. And so we bought acreage and we raised our boys fishing, camping, riding motorbikes and footy.
Yeah.
So football was our life for about 10 years and continued on after Josh passed as well. Lindsay started being a coach at the Narangba Rangers, I think at under 6 with his good mate Bob and Troy, and they are still mates today and their boys are still part of our life. But one Sunday we went to football like we do every Sunday, and we came home and Josh had taken his life. So just saying it out loud, I still can't believe it. I can't believe that's our life. But it is. And your life can just change in a minute. like that. And takes your brain a long time to actually catch up to what happened. It's just a normal day. We left for footy. Josh, you want to come with us? Matt, his younger brother Matthew, was playing footy at Karina. Do you want to come with us? I was actually organising Lindsay's 50th that day out at Karina, sending invitations out to a party. And I can still remember people saying to me, oh, we got an invitation to Lindsay's 50th at the Kilcoy races. And then that night they got a message from our friends that let everyone know that Josh was dead. So it's, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And I still can't talk about that day. Within the family we do, of course, but it was only this year actually when we were at Wagga for Maddie's passing out parade in the army that we actually went to the pub afterwards in Wagga, and for the first time my son Maddie talked about that day in front of his grandmother and his auntie, and just we never did. And Maddie's very strong. He actually won most outstanding soldier that day, and to watch him, oh God, took my breath away.
Yeah.
But still, in that moment, there we were in the pub talking about Josh not being there. So it is always with you. It never changes. I was so naive. I didn't think it happened to families like mine. We have a great life. A great life, provided a great life for the boys. The acreage was full of bikes, full of BMX bikes, and then it was motorbikes. And the grass was never the same.
Yeah.
But we were full of people, full of noise, full of chaos, but always love.
Yeah.
Always love. And then it's just gone. It's just gone. And
so this was 7 years ago?
7 years, coming on to 8 years.
Coming on to 8 years.
8 years this August. Yeah.
And I guess from what you've described with you and also with your other son, everybody's healing journey is different.
Yeah, yes.
And you can't make anybody heal a certain way.
No,
no. And everybody just has to deal with things their own way and in their own time.
And they all do. And I never judge anyone, what has driven me is that I am pretty strong, and I just had to claw my way back somehow.
Yes.
And my focus was Matthew.
Yes.
I remember sitting in the shed with my husband, and we sit in the shed. We got beautiful acreage and beautiful places to sit, but we have to sit in the bloody shed and have a coffee in the morning. And that's okay. I don't mind that. I don't wear white often, I can tell you, but I bloody sit in that shed and have a coffee and debrief. And for years and years, we the first thing we talked about was Josh. Now we talk about Lindsay's knees.
Oh.
But we talked about Josh.
Yeah.
And it was so hard. I can remember walking out of there one day and just smashing my Mother's Day cup against the brick wall because I was just so angry. I couldn't believe it had happened, And my husband, still the same. Well, I'm like up and down, up and down, up and down, but Lindsay's the same. He's just been angry the whole time.
Yeah.
And, everyone can be different.
And a lot of people will stay in that as well.
Absolutely. But now Lindsay can talk about Josh and laugh. And he brings up Josh's stories more than mine.
Yes.
And one thing actually going to the Redcliffe Dolphins the week after Josh died to watch the 1 minute silence and watch his brother play was so tough. I remember going to the junior fields and just sitting in the dugout and just howling because I just thought I got to get into that club with my youngest boy and have it. They're all having a drink and celebrating their boys, and there's Josh's team warming up on the other oval, and it was just like he was there and then he's gone, and it was hard, so hard. But it's important. It was important to me because Matthew deserved a mum and dad at the footy.
Yes.
Matthew deserved his mum. He deserved to go in and have drinks, fire engine or whatever the hell he was drinking at 14.
Oh, the fire engines. I remember that.
Now it's rum and coke. I wish it was fire engines. But he deserved to have that He deserved his dad to run the water. He deserved a
Yeah.
mum that was in there, and oh God, it took every inch,
I bet it did. I bet it
every inch
did.
of strength. And for many years, we couldn't even be at home on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
But we've changed that. We completely renovated the house. We built a big deck under a big tree. We call it the Joshua tree.
No.
And I've had many a ladies' day there and many a party, and I've made sure that there was always joy. There had to
Yes.
be joy, even if it wasn't real.
Yeah.
It had to look real. And
Yeah.
that's, if I couldn't get out of bed, I'd message Maddie's mates and
Yeah.
I'd say, "Oh, could you please just ring me and say, oh, can Matt come to the beach?
Oh, yeah.
Or can you ask Matt to go camping? Or my best friend Nat took Matt up camping for the
Yeah.
weekend, and because you'll be amazed when something like that happens. You just for me, the people I called that night to come to the house, because the first thing I did was ring someone to come and get Matthew,
Mm.
to because I wanted him to have his best mate
Yeah.
Finny there and Johnny, and they came and got him. But for years after, I couldn't look at Finny's family
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Well, that's all part of your
oh,
grieving as
absolutely,
well.
because they were there that night, and it just
Yes.
took me to that point,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they still had their beautiful family.
Yeah.
They did nothing wrong, and that's the horrible thing about grief is that you're not thinking properly.
Yeah.
You're not thinking
Exactly.
properly. And my husband went back to work away, and that's what he loved. He's a chef by trade, and not that he cooks for me much, but it was just quite sad. But he went away, working away, flying in, flying out. So that for him
Mm.
was that was what he did,
Yeah.
because he would be in a different place every 2 weeks. No
Yeah.
one knew Josh, no one knew our story, and
Yeah.
he didn't have to tell it.
Yeah. And that's how he
And
coped
that's
with
how
it.
he did, and that's how I ended up back at the pool.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so one of the
Mm.
things that really helped you then was to get back to swimming because you
Yeah.
used to swim,
Yes, I used to swim when I
and
was
then
made to swim.
yeah, and then you went back to swimming
Yeah.
as a release, I guess, or a
Yeah.
form of
Yeah.
uh, helping yourself to
Yes.
move past
Yes.
things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get back into the pool, and one of the mottos that you and a couple of the other ladies on the team say is just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Just keep swimming. And
And you found that that helped because it was distraction,
oh,
or
100%.
yeah.
100%. Well, the I used to eat all, oh, I can't even say it now, but I used to eat pie sandwiches.
Oh,
I think I put about 30 kilos on eating pie sandwiches. I've never,
with sauce, I hope.
oh yeah, with sauce. Oh my God. I used to joke with the ladies in my bereavement group. I should put a bloody cookbook out. But anyway, I've not looked at a pie sandwich for many, many years, but that is what I ate for like 6 weeks, I think. And it was just, and watch terrible crime shows,
Yes.
Nordic crime shows where I have to read the subtitles. So
Oh,
and I
right.
realized, and they were the most shocking shows on the SBS, but I watched them because I'd have to read to try and follow it, and it would
Yes.
turn my brain off.
Yes.
And that was like a
Yes.
bit of respite. And then
Yes.
I was working at physio clinic at Moreton Bay here,
Yeah.
and my great work bestie Renee said was there, and she was always supporting me because I had the most wonderful women. Like you have like
Yes.
this web of love around you that just holds you together because you just can't
Yes.
until you can,
Yes. Yeah.
and then you can't again,
Yeah.
and then you can, and then you can't. Um, but I said, oh, let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. And funnily enough, I was a member 24, 25 years ago, I think it was, and Josh actually used to go to the creche at Burthengarry. They
Oh.
used to have a creche there, and I used to drive all the way from Redcliffe because he couldn't do rooms. He wanted to be outside, and they had this great area that you could play. They still got the great area that you can play.
Yeah.
And so I would drive all the way from Kippering and with all the traffic on D Bay Road just to come out and swim at that pool. And funnily enough, going back there after all the years, and it was so Renee and I were in it, and I forced a few physios that
That's
were
a bit of Josh working behind the scenes, to get you back to that
I
pool.
hope so. I hope so. But yeah, yeah, we did, and we swam. I think we
Yes.
swam like 5Ks. That's all we swam, and I'm doing 60K this year.
Yes.
I did 56 last year, just short of it because I broke my toe.
Yes.
But we started swimming, and I realized that when I started swimming, it was just, you just felt supported
Yes.
in the water,
Yeah.
and you would be swimming along, and it was like my days, in the fact that, 1 hour is okay, and then 1 hour is shit,
Yeah.
and then you had to protect who you saw, you had to protect what you did and what you saw on social media. I created a whole new Facebook account, and I couldn't stand seeing the memories. I just couldn't.
Mm.
And then I think I've done another one since. So, I mean, I've got all these accounts. Anyone would think I was.
Yeah.
And it's only because you had to pick what you saw
Yeah.
and who you saw and what, you just had to protect
Yeah.
yourself. But
Once you
and
got back to swimming, though, it's probably like how I'm feeling now. If you don't go every day or every second
yeah,
day, it's
yeah.
like you miss it. So
Oh,
it would have
absolutely.
helped you get out of
Oh,
bed.
and it did. It did help me get out of
Yes.
bed, and it was great, and it just felt good. And then the next year we did it again. And then the next year we did it again, and I swam more and I felt better, but it wasn't a big thing. But
Were you
now,
in the laps teams then?
yes,
Oh,
but we only had a few of us in
but
it.
how did you start? How did you learn about that and get into the laps for
With
life?
Reach Out Australia,
Yeah.
I saw a video of a young girl on Facebook,
Yeah.
and what I liked about Reach Out Australia and why I wanted to be involved is they were anonymous, and they
Yes.
provided like a platform where you could message, and they sort of meet the kids where they're at,
Yes.
and it's non-judgmental, and you don't actually have someone in front of you, and it's easier to say
Yes.
how you feel,
Okay.
and I like, not that I saw anything with Josh,
No.
I never saw any signs of anything. I saw an angry boy. I saw he was angry at us, he was angry at his dad, he was angry, but I never thought that was anything more than just being a teenager,
That's yeah. So Reach Out Australia is a great organisation. Have you got? Do you want
Oh
to read
yeah,
that?
yes, I will. I did have something there.
Yeah. So Reach Out Australia is a great organisation where young people can
Yeah,
reach
absolutely.
out
Yeah,
anonymously.
that's right. It's an online space that gives young people and family practical support, um, and connection and understanding, when with their struggles. It meets them where they are, and able to talk. Sometimes people aren't able to talk in a room, and I don't think Josh would have ever rung anyone, but I think the young people today, they message, and even my age, like,
Yeah.
I haven't picked up the phone really and talked since Josh died, because
Mm.
I message as well. And
Yes.
I think it was the first week since Josh passed, another mum messaged me, Belle, and she just said, I've just heard about Josh. I lost my beautiful boy a couple of years ago. I'm here if you need to chat. And just someone that understood messaging me.
Yeah.
And that's how my bereavement worked with mums. Is that because she reached out to me, and then of course I'm a bit of a bull at a gate like Josh, and then I just found all these mums,
Yeah.
and then we joined each other and we talk, and I realized that there's so many families out there, good families that are going through the same thing,
Yeah.
and
So
that's
you got involved in Reach Out for
yeah,
Reach Laps for Life, which
yep,
is Reach Out Australia.
yep.
You were swimming, so then you created some teams around
Yes,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So then it then I got a job at the pool. So of course they had to give me a job there. I was probably very pushy with that. But I got a job at the pool, and I just wanted everyone. I mean, I couldn't save my son, but maybe I could fight for someone else's.
Yeah,
You
and so
know.
then you created the Laps for Josh,
So
which
that's
is
it. That's for
part
Josh.
of the Laps for Life Reach
Yeah,
Out Australia,
yeah,
but it's a specific team
yeah,
raising money
yeah, yeah.
for Reach
And
Out Australia in the name of Josh.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it driving here today. I was thinking it's not about the fundraising, or it's not about the kilometers that we swim, although I want to win it.
Me too.
And because we won it nationally last year, thanks to a really good Masters team. But I do want to win it. But besides that, it's not about that. As I was driving here today, I thought we've got one lady in our team, just for an example. We've got a team about 39 people this year, which is just
Amazing.
amazing.
Mm.
But I've got this one beautiful woman who made me these gorgeous crystal bracelets. And she hadn't left the house, well, except for, general duties and stuff, for like 10 years, hadn't seen people socially for 10 years. And I see her walk out of the pool. She's up there most days now, walking in our 25-meter pool. Katie, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I just love it. And it's become like, that mightn't sound big, like a big deal to someone, but someone that hasn't left the house and was isolated, that's huge.
It is huge.
And I love seeing her. And another young girl we've got in our team who's been diagnosed with schizophrenia. She's part of our team. She's down there in Sydney wearing this shirt, and she laughs with us and she's connected with us. And it's just sometimes healing. I just don't believe it's done in a therapy room, because my husband went to therapy and it wasn't great. I went at the beginning, but it was far too early to go to speak to somebody. And I just, Lindsay was angry and I was out there chasing bloody butterflies and listening to mediums on, that's, everyone does it differently. Matthew had someone from the Broncos come out and speak to him, and while he's kicking the ball in the oval. Like, healing sometimes is done, and healing for me is done with little chats at the end of the pool.
Exactly, and I've seen how you just talking with people, it helps them. So yeah, there's a big mixture of people in this lapse for Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Like, I've
Absolutely.
never really had any dealings with suicide or anything like that.
Well, neither did I.
So I joined it because I was at the pool and someone said, "Oh, you should join." I'm like, okay.
And so, what was your opinion when you first met me? Did you think, "Oh, she's a bit pushy"?
Well, here's what happens to me, and I think it's probably what happened, to a lot of people in the team. You join it, and it's like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to raise some money. Oh gosh, I've nominated to swim this much. Okay, I need to keep going. I need to keep going.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of lapping the pool now, going, keep swimming, even though I'm saying it for a different reason.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody who joins Laps for Life or your team, they're all doing it for different reasons, and not necessarily because suicide has reached them personally, but it reaches us somehow.
Yeah. Well, I just think, and
and the awareness spreads then, the more people that are out there, because 39 people now talking about Reach Out Australia. I'd never heard of it.
Absolutely. Well, I hadn't heard of suicide much. I've never really. The first I heard of it was a few years ago with someone, and that was a coach of a football team, and I thought, oh my God. And I just couldn't believe it. I thought I couldn't believe it, and I truly didn't think it would happen to families like ours. I really didn't think so.
And then you and I were speaking to someone the other day that we just met who deals with that, and there's like a dozen suicides a week just in one little area that people have to deal with. And you think, wow, it's
I know.
actually more widespread than people realize.
I know. And I think that's why you just have to find what gets you. You have to find something to focus on to claw your way out. And that's what it is. And people think, oh, grief, it's been 8 years. It's coming up to 8 years. Another thing I did is I always kept Josh's mates around. Like, every year we have a fire, and some and our great friends, Bob, who worked down in Narangba, got this beautiful fire pit made, and we had Bulldog. His nickname was Bulldog. So we had it written on the side, and then on the other side was my butterflies that I had tattooed. And we have that every year. We have on Josh's birthday, 4th of July, we have all his mates around, and it's important to keep them around. And it used to hurt like hell. I remember pulling up at the fuel station, and his best mate, Tanza, um, he had all his mates in the car and these girls, and they're off to the beach or something, and
Mm.
I couldn't even walk over and say hello because I just, the loss just takes your breath away. And
Yeah.
so even after 8 years, and it'll always be like this. It'll
It
always be like this, but
it will, but you found a way to make it
yeah,
purposeful, and
yeah,
you help a lot of other people. Some people haven't found that purpose yet,
no,
but
no,
you help a lot of people find a
yeah,
way not over the grief. You never get over the grief,
no,
but you find a way to deal with it in a purposeful way, which is what Labs for Josh is
yeah,
it's doing for
yeah,
you. You can
yeah.
see all the good that's come
Oh, I
out
can,
of
and I
Labs for
and I just
Josh.
love it now, and I love. I mean, I love organising an event. I have a very famous Ladies' Day. We're on our 13th year this year, and
Yes.
it started from just footy mums that needed a drink at the end of the season, and now it's grown into 40 people having a great afternoon. And I've always loved events, and me finding the job here at the Aquatic Centre, I was
Mm,
able to do the nut bush for the Forgotten Women charity, which was wonderful. And we all did the
mm.
nut bush along this 50-meter pool. It was so good. And now the laps for Josh, and I've just found something that gives me joy. And I have my best friend, oh, Katrina, who's South African. She has just been my driving force,
Yes.
and she is the love that makes me love myself when I don't.
Yes.
And
Yeah. These are about self-love too, by the way,
yeah,
tonight.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And if I could 7 years on, 7.5 years on, or whatever, if I
Yeah.
could go back to that day in August 2018, I would just say you did nothing wrong,
Mm.
you know, because
Yeah.
our family did nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
with all the people that you deal with, just even saying that to them
yeah,
helps.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rachel, who ran our bereavement group, she said to me, Kaz, if you can help a mum, you'll help a family.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so she started the bereavement group, and I get them all together. They don't like coming to my ladies. We're far too rowdy. We're too rowdy. We drink too much, and
I couldn't imagine.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And so they don't come to that. So I have a separate thing for them.
Uh,
But she was right.
yes.
She was right, and they are all incredible. They are all
Yes.
incredible. And when you go through a
Um,
traumatic loss like this, you have to find your new people, and you really do. And
because there'd be a lot of people stuck in that it's all my fault and never get
oh,
out of that hole.
oh,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
and it's exhausting to claw your way out. Like people see
Yes.
me at the pool, and it's Cash crazy. She's got a country music on. She's full of life. But Monday just gone, I saw a picture of Josh's mate's Will's
Mm.
baby shower, and
Yeah.
I love Will. I've known Will since he was this big, and I'm so happy for him. But it
Yeah.
kicked my ass, and I was in bed for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Couldn't get up.
Yeah. It never goes away.
Couldn't get up, and
But I think people need to know that as
that's what
well.
it's like. That's what it's
Yeah.
like. So I might be bubbly Kaz up there dancing to country music, and then I'll
Yeah.
see his mate's baby shower, and I'll be in bed.
Yeah.
And
But some of the people who are in the Laps for Josh team have also been through loss. And so
yeah.
seeing those both sides, it makes it
Oh,
okay.
oh, it is okay. It is
It is
okay. It
okay
is
to have
okay.
those both
Yeah.
sides. Yeah.
Well, you can feel two things at once, can't you?
You feel more than yeah, more
Oh,
than
well,
two
you can
things.
feel lots of things at
You can
once, but
yeah, you can have those depths and the highs both at
yeah,
once.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But you certainly like your story and what you've done and the Laps for Josh and helping reach out Australia. It's reaching more people than just you probably realize.
I know,
Yeah.
and um it wasn't until someone stopped me poolside last week and just said, "Oh, I just love when I swim, I see you all there laughing and gathering, and not much swimming, so we're not allowed to do that anymore. We've got to hook in." I keep saying to everyone, right, this is the pre-season. I've shaved my legs, we're serious. We're
Yeah.
serious now, and so less talking. Less
Yeah.
talking. We're not allowed to talk for the next 31 days. We've got to
Oh.
get it done.
So it starts, well,
Sunday. It starts Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone watching, when you're watching this, it would have already started.
Yes.
So 1st of March, all the way through to the end of March,
Yeah.
we've all nominated how many kilometers that
How many are you doing?
we think we can swim.
How many are you doing?
30.
That's fantastic. And you're not even a swimmer. And you haven't. So, how many years it's been since you've exercised?
10.
Oh my God. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
So we've all nominated an amount of kilometres that we're swimming for,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. Some people are only nominating
Yeah, that's
two
right.
kilometres. It doesn't matter. We're just there.
Yeah. Some
And we're
people just
raising
swim with
money.
their heads out of water doing breaststroke.
Yeah, or walk.
Yeah,
of the
that's right.
25 meters.
Absolutely.
So it's not a competition.
No. Oh, yes, it is. We have to win it.
Oh, well, I like
Yeah.
to win too. Yeah. I like to win too. So we're raising money. So you'll see in the show notes the links to I'll put yours in. You
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
donate to Laps for Josh,
Yeah.
and yeah, it helps everybody. And the amount of people that it reaches, like you say, there's 39 people
Yeah.
on the team. All those 39 people are putting stuff out on their social media.
Yeah.
Like my social media reaches 10,000 people.
Wow.
Plus me.
Wow.
So
Well, anyone
how
out
many
there that
people-
is going to give us a massage will need a massage at the end. I think.
Yes, but how
So
many
we're asking
people is it
massages.
reaching? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so now there's going to be like 50,000 people
Yeah.
who know about Reach Out.
I know. I know. I love it.
Like that wouldn't have happened
No.
without
No.
this that you're doing.
No, I know. And it is. And it just, I think, and everyone finds their courage at different times. And everyone finds their healings in different way.
It's healing, like it's healing people that need it now. But you kind of got to think, like even next year, that something might happen to someone, um, and they'll know exactly where to get help.
Yeah, yeah.
So it has this. I mean, everything has this ripple effect and this knock-on effect.
Yeah, yeah, it does. And yeah, it's
something to really be proud of.
I am proud. I am proud of it. I am proud of it. I was sitting in the shed having the coffee in white, bloody hell, with the 3 cattle dogs. And it's not an easy place to get out of. If I'd done anything, I should have just gone with black and blue. I think maybe next year, maybe because it's freaking me out, the white.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there, and my husband said to me, "You've done this. You've done this."
Yes.
And I guess I don't see it like that because it's helping me so much, but people will follow, and that's what I love.
They do, but it's helping a lot of other people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's not that sort of show, is it?
I just wanted to make sure
you
could see that.
Yes. Donate, and we're taking free massages because we will need massages.
Well, 30 kilometers. Well, you're doing 60.
I know.
Kilometers a day.
Oh, I never do it like that. I'm terrible. Every year, the last Saturday in the month, you'll find me there for like 6 hours.
Oh, right.
Because one year I had to do 6K on the last day, and I had a friend come every hour, a different person, do an hour with them, do an hour with them, do an hour with them. But now that I have the job at the pool, I'm hoping that I'm actually telling everyone at the pool, I've got a checklist, and no one's to let me leave work unless I've gone to the pool first.
Yes.
It takes a village. Takes a village.
And for all the people that follow me and Kaz, you will be seeing all of this up on socials for the next 30 days.
Oh, fantastic.
We'll be recording our
absolutely.
And sharing how much we've done so far, what's to go.
Yes.
How much is raised. I think Laps for Josh team is already number 2 on the ladder.
I think we're 3 now. And, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it wasn't ever about the money. The kilometers, yes, we're a bit keen about the kilometers because we can, we can really push ourselves there. But and the teams, there's laps for Elise on there, and there's laps for somebody else on there, and to me, I love seeing because there's another mum out there just like me, or another dad out there just like me that's swimming for their child, and I'm just so glad. And that's what I love about Reach Out is that it's reaching us. you know, it's not just the teenagers for the youth suicide and things like that, but you're potentially stopping a mum or dad feeling very, very low.
Exactly.
And a lot of, and sadly, I know mums that have followed their children, and it's awful, but there's a very fine line, and I understand it, and I don't judge.
Yeah.
But I'm just grateful that I found a purpose.
Yeah.
And I love the people I work with. I love the people I swim with. And you know, I love it. I'm very pushy about joining and everything, and but I love it because I see them when they finish. And that's why the Aquatic Centre is such a great place to work, and it's such a place to go. I mean, you've been there. The people there are fantastic.
Yes.
You know, it's just a great place.
Yeah. And it's a great way for people to find a way to just keep swimming.
Yeah.
Whatever that is
Keep
in life.
swimming. Yeah.
Whatever that is in life for you, whether it is at the pool
Yeah.
or whether it's another way just to keep swimming, you've got to just keep yourself afloat. Hey, if you're going through
absolutely.
something. If you're going through something.
Yeah.
So, it's been amazing hearing your
Thank
story.
you. Thank you so much for having me. I've loved being here today. I have.
And all of the details are in the show notes. Please connect with Kaz, connect with Laps for Josh, and even just follow the journey of the team this year and see how we go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, follow us, have a look, check on us. If you think we're not doing enough, let us know.
Awesome. Right. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Trish Rock Inspires podcast. If you loved this episode, please share, subscribe, or leave a review. It helps reach more people to help them step into their most empowered selves. If you'd like to learn more about the work that I do and how perhaps we could play together, please visit my website at trishrock.com.